All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Listen, Birdman and Cash Money are unhappy again. Obviously, on my platform, we've discussed in the last few months how Birdman and Lil Wayne worked out a $10 million lawsuit in which Wayne will get some of the money that he was owed in past transgressions between Cash Money and Wayne. Wayne claimed that he was owed $54 million. We were told that Wayne ain't getting $54 million from Birdman and Cash Money, but at least a nice settlement, maybe upwards of $10 million, has been cashed out to Lil Wayne. He'll get some of that money that he claimed he was owed from Cash Money and Birdman. Now, we talked about that. We're going to take this thing a step further because Birdman is now unhappy again. Now, at the end of this, you're going to understand the next sentence that I'm about to say. A lot of this is Lil Wayne's fault, all right? Now, let's get to there. Why I believe a lot of this is Lil Wayne's fault. Drizzy Drake, probably the most coveted talent on Cash Money right now. Probably the biggest artist that Wayne brought over to Cash Money and Young Money. No disrespect to Nicki, but Drake's just probably the biggest act in the world right now. So, in 2017, Lil Wayne's manager, Cortez Bryan, salute to Cortez, by the way, he co-founded a group called Aspire Music Group, right? They sued Cash Money and Universal, accusing them of holding out on royalties owed from Drake's music catalog. Aspire is claiming that they discovered Drake, and they claim to have a deal in place entitling them to 1/3 share of the net profits from Drake's first 6 albums, along with a share of his copyrights. The other 2/3 will be split between Young Money and Cash Money. All right? Last Friday, and this is according to The Blast, Birdman and Cash Money countersued Aspire Music Group, pretty much saying Cortez and Lil Wayne got together with a lawyer and they created this thing called Aspire Music Group to find a way to get more of Drake's profits that he's earning. Here's what I break that down, just for complete transparency. Here's what I think all that means, how I break it down. Lil Wayne, Cortez, and anybody that's connected to Wayne that's not connected to Cash Money, right? They looked at the profit that Drake is bringing in. They looked at the Apple Music deal. They looked at all the money the OVO is bringing in, this tour that Drake's on right now, even all the tours that Drake's been on, the album sales, all of it. And I think everybody's looking at Drake like a lick right now. Like, yo, this dude is hot as hell. We gotta get what we can while the pot is hot, right? Now, I think Lil Wayne and Cortez got together and said, damn, Wayne back in the day was over Young Money. It was something he wanted to create, but there's no paperwork tied to Young Money. Cash Money is where all the paperwork, that's the label. That's who signs the checks, right? Them and Universal. So Wayne somehow, some way linked with Jay Prince and company, and they ended up founding Drake, right? Wayne's like, damn, I'm the one who's co-signed this artist in regards to putting him on records with me, rapping with him, co-signing him, bringing on tour, bringing Drake and Nicki on tour and all that stuff. I'm the one that got this dude hot. But Birdman and Cash Money are like, yes, Wayne, you were the talent that co-signed another young talent. But my brother, financially, we were back in that train. Now, I don't know behind the scenes what money Wayne put up for Drake. That's not my business. I don't know what behind the scenes. But from a label standpoint, Cash Money had to foot those bills early on because, like I said, Young Money is just a group. It's just a group. There is nothing from a contractual standpoint tied to Young Money. It's just a group that Wayne created that Drake and Nicki Minaj and Tyga once claimed. Right? There's no paperwork tied to it. Their paperwork is contractually obligated to Cash Money. So I believe Wayne and Cortez were like, damn, bruh, we losing out on a lot of money that Drake's bringing in. And Wayne, you was the one that Drake gives all his credit to as an artist, the guy that brought him into the game. Let's create this Aspire Music Group. Now, here's why Birdman is more upset. According to the documents, again, obtained by The Blast, Cash Money, Birdman and company, they're like, yo, this Aspire Music Group is not real. Y'all want in on this pot, which is Drake right now. Y'all claiming y'all are owed money or y'all have the rights to Drake's a third of Drake's profits because y'all founded Drake. Y'all just looking for a way in. This doesn't even make sense. Aspire Music Group, according to Cash Money, they're saying, yo, y'all not a real label. Y'all ain't even went after any other artists outside of Drake. So y'all created this entire label just for one artist. Y'all created this entire music group just for one artist. Y'all not real. This is just something Cortez and Wayne and company created to find a loophole in the bad business that Wayne did with the Young Money deal. And they're trying to find a way to get a third of that pot, which is more than what they're getting now for Drizzy Drake. Again, everybody's looking at Drake like a lick right now. Cash Money, out of their mouths in a statement in the court document, said Aspire has never signed nor sought to sign a single additional artist. So what Cash Money is demanding from Aspire Music Group right now is that the lawsuit that Aspire sent out to Cash Money in 2017 be dismissed. And now Cash Money is suing in return for fraud, aiding and embedding a breach of fiduciary duty and interference with contractual relations. So pretty much, to sum that up, for putting us through stress that we didn't need to go through, and I'm talking on Cash Money's behalf, they're suing Aspire Music Group because y'all fake, phony, and y'all just tried to find a way into the pot of Drizzy Drake. Now, obviously, this has not helped the relationship with Lil Wayne, Birdman, and Drake, and any of that. Behind the scenes, a lot going on. We heard Drake pretty much say he was a free agent on the Scorpion project, and then right after, rumors surfaced that I can't confirm that Drake signed with Universal directly for his next project or two, getting rid of the middleman Cash Money. I don't know if that's true or not, but pretty much, you know, this is not going to help any relationship between Wayne, Drake, Birdman, Cash Money. Obviously, if you're talking just Wayne and Birdman, this does not help the release of the Carter 5. I know Wayne is off Cash Money, but I was told that Wayne really does want to re-up his deal with Cash Money and Birdman. Why? A lot of people are going to ask, like, yo, that doesn't make any sense. You've been in a lawsuit for these last few years, and you finally got off and you go back. Listen, man, I'm just telling y'all what it is, what I've been told. Wayne wants to go back on Cash Money. Why do you think there has been no rumblings of the Carter 5? Like, I've been told behind the scenes, and I'm going to do a video on just this sooner or later, Wayne doesn't really want to start over with any other label or do any other business. He's so accustomed to Birdman and the Cash Money way. He wants to stick around there and do business with these guys. He just wanted his money. So again, a lot of moving parts, but here's what we know. Birdman and Cash Money are calling BS on Drake, Lil Wayne, and Cortez Bryan's little group, Aspire Music Group, because they're pretty much saying this is not a real group. Y'all ain't went after any other artists. Y'all just created this to try to scheme y'all way into a piece of the pot with Drake's profits. Thank y'all for the time, love, and support. I keep y'all up to date on this story and more. I'm out. What up, Pharaohs? I decided to step my game up again. I've created a music reaction Instagram page. That way, you guys can be up to date on some of the latest new music in the atmosphere, and you guys can also send me some of your music as well, and you will get Mr. TALIAFERRO'S first reaction to your record, for good or for bad, or an artist that we talk about on my platform's music, for good or for bad. Again, follow me on Instagram, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Again, that's Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, and you get more of yours truly.